our screenshot. The screenshot was successful. We had 290 successful, 2 failed. So we can start looking at this, or we can continue with our hacking. So I'll create a small mix of this from my it should be Python 3. So we are making a small HTTP server from our Kali machine. Let's save IP. Yeah, it's still the same. So we should be able to access our screenshot from the Kali server. The default port is 8000. Here we should see the Hackerone report. Let's try and make this dark by installing the web extension. Should be the dark reader. That should help us make things a bit dark. So yeah, we are using the Burp Suite browser, Chrome browser, so we should be able to see the request. So these are the subdomains and their screenshot. So we have also some details on the head and the different headers that can tell us more about these targets. And the value, and you can visit the page. So can I learn that? You can also see some technologies being identified using Amazon, CloudFront, Google Front API, it's the academy.product board. As usual, Burp Suite will help us in a number of ways. This is the automatic scanning for the audit checks, passive and live, for all targets in scope. You should see also the Academy pop-up, and seems like the JS miner has already started doing some work on this. Some JS files have been analyzed, but let's do a scan to run and check everything. Also, Burp Suite will try map the application, find the application endpoints on or how the application is there's also discover content content feature on Pub Suite under the target sitemap. So we are trying to find the sitemap of the application. This is the only way we'll find more and learn more about the application. Content discovery, you can change the config, the extensions that you might need to see and those you might want to exclude. You can also specify any files or directory, the depth, custom file for in case you have your own word list that you might need to use for files and for directories. You can configure that. So I'll start this, and under sitemap you should be able to see the different pages, the different site mappings. This is helpful since it will help us know how the application is structured or layered out, and you might find some interesting items. So like now we see there's a static page. Can copy this directory, copy the URL, see we are able to see some JavaScripts. Not sure if I wanted to see if we can get some formatting on. So this is also an interesting API, an interesting endpoint that we can try to use as the content discovery tools, see if there are other interesting things under the API. You can see Pub Suite has it's really citing this application. Some vendor. And you can see it's also doing the same on the main sitemap target. So just to view this JS, this code. You can use AI tools if you're not so good at the code reading, and they will try to analyze this for you and give you some nice heads up on the tune. Let's try find. So I have my SQL. Let's cancel this. There's another tool. It's an amazing tool to fuzz faster, and we are fuzzing to find out, try to discover contents under this website. And for you to fuzz effectively, you might need word list. Word list, these are predefined paths that may exist on a server, and you just need to fit this tool, and in case the file is found, the tool will show us depending on the status code. So there are a number of word lists that you can depend on. This is in 2021. You can find for the latest word list, but we have sec list, which has it should be under user share word list, should be having sec list. Then under the sec list we have discovery, fuzzing. These are word lists that are classified depending on their purpose. You can fuzz for some passwords, pattern matching, usernames, web shells. So under discovery, it's where we find most of web content word list. And we have directory listing, raft, large directories. So all we need to do is use faf, feed it the word list, which should be under user share sec list. Then we can use directory or da. Directory list medium 2.3 medium. Then another flag you need to provide, so you can provide some headers, the target URL, our target URL is our then you need to have the further keyword. So the tool is going to, from the list of these possible directory listing names, it's going to replace this first keyword with these files and show us the results. We get a 4.3 in case you need to filter out 4.3 status. Let me show you. Can do another. So there should be from the general option, match case, match options. You can match different status or the response size, that is ms. In this case we want the match code, and since we don't need to see 4.3, sorry, the filter option. We are using the match, so the match will match, but the filter option will filter out. So the filter C will filter HTTP status code from response, when the filter S will filter the size. Let's try the filter Fs. Don't have 990, that should be 4.3, and you see we are filtering out the 4.3 responses. So in case there is another status, this will be the status that will be seen, with an exception of the 4.3, since 4.3 is not helpful at this moment. So it is the checklist GitLab repository. Number of stars. Just install this, the install process, or if you are on curly, you can install it using the apt. So this seems going to good, and getting a 4.3, we don't want us to be locked out. We have a login. Let's see what lies under the login. just need alt login. Can type that. So we are directed to the app.product board. Here we are required to log in, and this requires an workspace URL. It's interesting. So can try. Outside node, it's another word list repository or addressed website that provides so amazing word list that you can customize. And we have get runner word list. The get runner is also a good tool to discover content. You can download the pre-built, or you can build from the source. We need one for Linux, AMD. And Chrome just decided to block that. Let's try install it directly into Kali. Since we are learning, that's why it's best to install some of these tools while doing the hack, so you can learn how to use the tool, where to find it, and how to customize it. That will make you a better. But if I was doing a real hack, I would concentrate maybe on some of this in depth, but remember, I need you to get the idea. So we didn't find anything under health. I need a space. Let's try remove the filter, see if you're getting okay. Should should be login slash further. Yeah, the folder. So you can get some swag of wireless to try look for swagger if it's not provided by the. Okay, let's leave that. Let's have another interesting which seems to be having an error. Let's try open this outside BAP. Chrome might be forcing it to use HTTP. So secure connection failed. Seems there should be something wrong with the target. Academy, you looked at that, the roadmap. You have cloud free, and also it's good to be taking notes, since you might be sticking on this target for a while. It's good to be taking note of the technologies, so that in case of any change or in case you come across zero day or a vulnerability affecting a product that you have seen on your target before, you can quickly reference that. Here we get a 404. Let's see the CNAME of this. Sometimes you might find some subdomain. Let's try find some content, discover some content under this. Another thing you might find, you're getting a status 200 but a constant size, so we can filter with the size of 4120 so that we see any response outside that file size. looks like we have another endpoint. Getting a full 3. Academy, since the subdomain head academy might be learning website on the end. You have help with an arrow 4. Let's visit the page also with some details. You have a portal dot cities meter. Whenever you see 4, you might need to look at the page source, that they are not hiding the response. Also try to find the content, discover since despite 4, you might find some pages that you have an admin. We have jobs. 4 get the production. You might have to wait for the word list to finish up and another word list or a custom word list. And that's why taking time on the application is much needed. And remember, the more you get more subdomains, the more you get the chances. Then all this, we are trying to do some recon as we are still outside the application. We have been started signing in on this application to look into the application security, and always look out for Web Security Academy. Okay, it's the Portswig Academy. I have videos where I learn about different vulnerabilities, race condition. Recently I found a bug on race condition where you can learn more about this from the Portswig. Race condition is a well-paying bug depending on the impact. It was a target creating investment, and I was able to double duplicate investments with just one amount, enough for one investment, but due to risk condition you are able to seems like we have GraphQL in one of the target. This is the academy. That's why Portswig have an academy where you can see the progress and you can solve some labs, learn on some topics, have GraphQL, race conditions. So you can see some common API endpoints, and I think this is what we found here. Let's copy this URL. And you'll learn more about GraphQL. This introspection. You can try this query. Just need to send this to repeater. Get file 3. Using that, and you're able to solve some labs with some solutions on how you can approach the real targets. So GraphQL is also something you might need and might be interested to look into. We've seen the app.dev. Sorry. You can also automate all this. There are tools that will automate all the process that we have been looking into, so that your only job is to come and look at the findings, and probably now start looking at the real vulnerabilities when logged in or living now on the Burp Suite. Burp Suite will come in handy, since from Burp Suite or any proxy tool, it's where you do the real hacking now. All we have been trying to do is try find the low hanging fruits, all things that the developers might have done in wrongful manner. So So be sure to look out on the Web Security Academy. You can start with the common topics: skill injection, authentication, path traversal, command injection, business logic, client-side topics, CSRF, calls. Now these are the real vulnerabilities, or where now you interact with the application and try to find these vulnerabilities. Another thing, remember we had looked for URLs, or we had a command that we ran. Web URLs, it's another way to find for endpoints or low-hanging fruits. The tool fetches for all URLs and endpoints, and you can automate also this process. ChatGPT, it's your friend. You can use it to create your automation tools using any language, customize them, and maybe purchase a VPS, or you have a powerful machine, you can run the scripts. So you can be as much thoughtful on this and come up with the best script, best subdomain tools. Just need how to request the ChatGPT AI to help you learn and build these tools. You have to keep it in a good context. I started with asking it for the best subdomain finding tools so that I can ask it to help automate these tools using Bash or Python. Ensure it will create a script for you and outputting, then to show you how to make the script executable and how to execute it. So to combine these tools results and combine the results and to echoes the results for you, all the subdomains it will have found, then the whole installation guide. Now this is where AI is powerful. from there you can add more tools, more workflow. Like after finding the subdomains, you want to look for the live subdomains, live ports, and take screenshots. So you see, to extend the script to not only look but also for live subdomains, can open ports. The tool here will help. So we are combining, we are checking the live. It has opted to look for the live subdomains using HTTP Pro, but you can ask it to change to a tool that you want. It's using Nmap to look for ports, and it's taking screenshot. You might also want now to look for the content discovery. And that's how you build your automation script, which you'll be running, but you might have to debug this, ensure everything is as you might want. So looks like you have to provide a domain. So here the script can scan just one domain, but you might need to maybe scan domains from a file. So that we can provide a file with domains. It will make an output directory, read through the domain, checks for subdomains, check for, and take the screenshot with Hackerone. So if the script is done, it will exit, but we might want the script to run in a while loop. This means we'll keep looking for, but before that we might want to add nuclei scan, nuclei, some nuclei. It's a good tool for automation. You can automate it on the subdomains or on the URLs. So we might need to add URLs gathering. And, yes. gather the URLs and yes, scanning. So that you're able to get all the URLs. Gather the URLs, scan for maybe important or sensitive endpoints, or then now we can run the script in loop mode. And also you can add some notifications. These are a good tool, Notify, so that you are notified whenever these tools find something sensitive. And the notification can be to your Slack, Discord, or Telegram. In case you might want me to make a video on how to do this. Let's comment, like and share, guys. And thank you for the love and support so far. But I would like to be doing this full time, so that will depend on your support, guys. I'd like to teach more, but currently I'm tied down 9 to 5 job. So we are updating the script so that we are creating it has decided to create a function and scan, so that it can put that function in a loop. Debugging this might not be that hard, but also it might run well on first run, but you'll have to ensure you have all the tools. You can run the commands separate, ensure commands run, then combine your file. So this we run in a loop forever, and the tool we sleep for 24 hours. You can reduce this. You can adjust the sleep time as needed depending on your need, and that's how you end up having an automation script that can be helpful as you look for the real vulnerabilities. The automation script is looking for the low-hanging fruits on the other end. So that's it for this amazing journey.